If you have body dysmorphia, you're never gonna find a happy.
So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to overcome body dysmorphia. So I'll put the videos together so that you watch. I'll be back, share my true sense.
If you have body dysmorphia, you're never gonna find a happy place with your body. You're never gonna be able to look in the mirror and be like, okay, this is good. And that's why I genuinely think overcoming body dysmorphia is just as important as the calorie deficit, the workouts, the protein, everything. You can't mentally enjoy your progress. What's the point of making progress? The whole point of wanting to work out, lose weight, get your dream body is so you can enjoy it, right? So you can feel confident, right? If you're not feeling confident, you're wasting your time. I struggled with terrible body dysmorphia when I was losing weight. I remember I hit my goal weight, which was 120, and I was so unhappy. And I had thought for months and months, like, once I hit 120, I'll be happy. Like, once I get there, everything's gonna be fine. And then I got there, and I was like, oh, I still feel fat. I still don't like how I look. You can't fix your mind. You can't enjoy the body. A lot of those mental health problems you're having surrounding your body is coming from a lack of self-worth. I worked on my own self-love, my own self-appreciation. I know my worth. I know my value. If you don't have self-worth, you're not going to see yourself for how valuable you are. You're not going to be able to look in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, I lost 5 pounds. Like, I look good. You're not going to have those thought processes because you're not seeking validation from yourself. You're seeking validation from other people. True confidence comes from an internal thing. I know even if I gain 10 pounds right now, I still love myself. I'm still just as valuable as I am in this smaller body. I think weight loss is so hard on the mind, especially for us girls. We're being constantly fed terrible things online all the time. So it's important to just take a step back during your weight loss journey and think, what can I do to make myself feel good and valued and respected? You deserve to respect yourself.
There is only one thing that has helped me deal with my body dysmorphia after losing 140 pounds. And truly, the mental aspect of losing weight is the hardest part, I feel like, to deal with because your body can change significantly, but your brain doesn't catch up. I have no true understanding of what my body looks like because it looks different every time I look in the mirror. The only thing that has helped me with that is I set up my phone, I record, and I walk away. I can't just record right next to it. I have to walk several feet away from the camera, do like a 360 and walk back. That is the only thing that I have been able to do to get my brain to realize the size of my body. I have a video of the first time I did this after losing 140 pounds. And you can see on my face, the second I realized when I looked back at my phone recording, when I realized, it clicked in my brain of how much smaller I was because I didn't realize it before. So if you're struggling with body dysmorphia, set up your phone, record yourself walking away and walking back, and that is going to help your brain understand what you actually look like. I fear none of us will escape body dysmorphia entirely, but it will help.
How do I deal with body dysmorphia? I get questions like this all the time. I deal with body dysmorphia by just fucking dealing with body dysmorphia. I know I'm not gonna feel good every single day, and that's okay. I keep with my habits. I keep with the things that are going to make me feel good. I understand that at this point in my life, I have experienced enough body dysmorphia to know that you cannot let the way you look in one day dictate your entire day, because at the end of the day, your brain plays tricks on you. I've had friends that I literally am like, holy fucking shit, they look so good today, and then I walk up to them, I talk to them, they're like, I just look so bad. And moments like that almost teach me and wake me the fuck up. Like, dude, it is a feeling. It is a very strong feeling. But you need to know, you need to just understand that those are negative thoughts, and it's not always real. It's not always the case. You're not gonna look one specific way 24/7. Sometimes it's your mind playing tricks, and it's just a body. It's just a body. You're alive. You're able to move. You're able to walk. You're able to work out. You're able to exist. Do not let the freaking most negative thoughts of your brain bully yourself. Don't let that. Today I was really struggling with body dysmorphia at the gym, and to be honest, I don't have that much body dysmorphia anymore. And that's crazy because if you know me, you know that I've struggled with body dysmorphia my entire life. And that is because I still deal with body dysmorphia. I don't always love the way I look, but it's totally okay. I don't let the body dysmorphia me, I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's okay. I know it's just not always gonna look good. It's the feeling that I focus on. I'm just focusing on doing the actions and doing the practices that I know make me feel good, if that makes sense. But today, for instance, which was it was a hard day for me to work out. I literally was like, you know what? It's fine. Like emotions aside, thoughts aside, I'm hearing the negative thoughts like, oh, you don't look good. Your stomach looks, why do you look so bloated? Oh my God, you need to do this. And I'm like, those are not me. That is a different side of me. That's not me. I'm going to continue with what I know makes me feel good. And I'm going to finish this workout. I'm going to stay strong. I'm not doing extra. I'm not doing less. I'm just not going to let these negative thoughts affect me. So that is how I deal with body dysmorphia. And especially on days like this, when I am still able to finish my workout, despite all these terrible feelings inside, it heals my body dysmorphia because I fucking finished the day and I'm alive. And I wake up tomorrow feeling better because I did the things that make me feel good. So that's my yap session today. You got this. It is just a thought. It is just a thought. Do not let that have much power. Let that have much power over you.
Body dysmorphia is at an all-time high. Since last week, I've been so fucked in the head. I can't reference whether I'm small, medium, large. I have no idea. I look in the mirror and I'm like, huh, you look pretty good. But then I look at myself in a picture and I'm like, who is that? Like, that's not me. That's for sure not me. Turns out it is me. Then I'm working out a lot. So I'm like, I feel really strong. You know how, but when you're working out a lot and you're lifting, like you feel like tight, like you feel almost like swollen a little bit. So I feel like heavy. And then my doctor told me I was obese. So that just like reinforces that I'm like a small English bulldog, you know? And then look at myself in like a bikini and I'm like, oh, your boobs look really great in that. I'm like, well, your boobs only look great in that because they're big and fat and you're fat. I hate being in my brain.
3 things that I had to do to overcome my body dysmorphia. Number 1, stop following all the fitness influencers / the influencers that cannot stop talking about their body and taking pictures of their body, posting their measurements, posting their weight, posting their body goals and stuff like that. It just wasn't helping at all. Number 2, I stopped body checking myself. I literally used to go multiple times to the mirror in my bathroom just to lift up my shirt and look if I still had like abs or stuff like that. Not helping anybody. Your body is not gonna change within an hour, I promise. And if it does, it's only like temporary. And number 3, I stopped placing so much value in my body and actually started focusing on the things that make me happy. Find new hobbies, meet new people.
Okay, so in my last video, I was talking about body dysmorphia, and I was showing you my journey of body dysmorphia. In this video, I'm going to tell you how I overcame body dysmorphia. So, the first thing is reframe thoughts. This might seem simple, but it's very powerful. So, anytime I would have a negative thought about myself, I would stop giving into it. So, I would allow the thought to come into my brain, but then I would just let it pass. Instead of judging it and getting upset by what the thought was, I would acknowledge the fact that this is just a thought. This is not actually who I am and how I feel. And like, no, it's not easy at first. It definitely takes practice. That's why you have to work at it. I didn't overcome body dysmorphia overnight. This one is so important. If you don't already have boundaries with social media, I don't know what you're doing. I don't go on social media for at least an hour after I wake up and like 2 to 3 hours before bed. No social media whatsoever. And honestly, I think that's made one of the biggest differences in my mental health in general. We don't constantly need to be exposed to what other people are doing. And when you're in your most vulnerable state, like right when you wake up, the last thing you want to be doing is taking in other people's lives. And before bed, for me, I'm an anxious person. I would get anxiety. At night is typically when I'm feeling the worst and the most anxious. So going on social media, absolute no for me. Self-care routine mentally. Take care of your mental health. Start meditating every morning, 5 to 10 minutes. I follow like the great meditations on YouTube. They have tons and tons of 5 to 10 minute meditation videos. I was always that person that wanted to get into meditation, but just like didn't understand it. So I would just sit there in silence and like expect something to happen. Follow a guided meditation. There's tons of ones for like positive feelings, positive affirmations. Start your morning on a positive note. Literally 5 to 10 minutes right when you wake up. Makes a huge difference. Also, exercise for your mental health. Don't just be doing exercise for the physical outcomes. After you work out, really notice how you feel. Notice how your mental health feels. Appreciate those feelings. Appreciate the fact that your body can do those movements for you. Focus on other things besides the physical aspect. Flattering clothing. So this might not pertain to everybody, but for me personally, I was always trying to buy trendy clothing to fit in with everybody else. But typically trendy clothing does not flatter my body because honestly, most trendy clothing is made for very slender women, tall, slender women. And that shit just does not flatter my body. And when I would try to wear those things, I just would not feel very confident or good about myself. So I know what type of clothing is flattering on my body. I know what I feel the most comfortable and good in. So I just stick to those things. And I just had to let go of trying to fit in and buy trendy clothing. It just doesn't work for my body majority of the time. Okay, this is like the biggest one. The Power of Now. If you've never read this book by Eckhart Tolle, you need to get it and read it right now, because that book literally changed my life. It changed how I thought and looked at everything, the world, myself, and it talks all about living in the present moment, because your body dysmorphia is always looking towards the future. The future version of yourself is when you'll be happy. The future version of yourself is when you'll be confident. When you hit this number on the scale, then you'll be confident, which is just not true. I promise you, it's not true. This book will teach you how to live in the present moment and start enjoying your life right now and choosing to be happy right now. And the last thing is, think from your friends and family perspective. When I think about my friends, do you think I give a literal shit what their body looks like? No. I love my friends and want to be around my friends because I enjoy their presence. I enjoy their personality. They make me happy. And that has nothing to do with their body. I do not care what any of my friends' bodies look like. And I guarantee they don't care about what your body looks like either. And those are all the steps that I took to overcome my body dysmorphia. And it did not happen overnight. It took a lot of practice and work, day in, day out, doing these little things. But over time, I genuinely stopped valuing my appearance so much. And I no longer struggle with body dysmorphia. And I actually love myself. And I love my body. If you struggle with body dysmorphia, I want you to watch this video, because this is what I would have said to my younger self when I struggled with body dysmorphia. It doesn't matter what you look like. You will never love yourself unless you go to therapy. Yeah, it starts there, because no body that you achieve, no physique, no physical appearance, I don't care how much cardio you do, how healthy you eat, it doesn't matter. All of that is meaningless if you're not doing the work up here, sister. Hate to break it to ya. Hate to break it to ya. And obviously changing your body and moving your body and exercising and eating nourishing foods is great. Yes, it's healthy and good for you, and it will improve your mental health for sure. But if you're one of those people where you're never happy with your progress, maybe you have lost weight, maybe you've built muscle, and you still try on your bathing suits, your clothes, and you're dissatisfied. You don't like what you see in the mirror. Changing your body further probably ain't gonna fix it. You're not gonna be happy, most likely. Most likely, I'm telling you that from experience. I only started to love myself and not have body dysmorphia anymore when I, got the fuck off the internet. I unfollowed anybody that made me feel like shit about myself, that is clearly just posting pictures and videos for external validation and praise from others. I don't wanna see that shit. I don't give a fuck about your body. Sorry. Unfollowed all those people. I don't need to be exposed to that. It doesn't matter. I don't need to see it. So that's the first thing that I did. And then I got realistic with myself. I thought, what do I want my quality of life to look like? Because I realistically cannot maintain doing a ton of cardio. Hell no, I don't like cardio. I don't enjoy it. It's not worth it to me. All I wanted to do was walk. And I'm not willing to go to the gym more than 3 days a week. So realistically, where can I push my body in a place that physically feels and looks good, and my quality of life is not deteriorating, my mental health is intact? Well, where's that line for me? And I'm not gonna lie to you, it took me a lot of years of trial and error to find what that healthy line was for me, what was sustainable for me. But I was in therapy every step of the way. Every step of the way I was in therapy, actively working on myself, because a lot of people use fitness and nutrition as cope, as a way to suppress hard shit that's going on in their lives. And for a lot of people, it's helping them survive. And I totally get that. But if you are using it as a means to control, there's deeper shit going on, and you can't outrun it forever. You can't outrun your mental health forever. I can promise you that much. And I know it's scary and it's hard, but it's the best thing that you will ever do for yourself. And you will finally love and accept yourself and stop fixating so much on your appearance and what other people think about you and what other people think about your body. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. People are going to have shit to say no matter what the fuck your body looks like. They're going to have shit to say. Always. It doesn't matter. All that matters is how you feel about yourself and that you are participating in healthy habits mentally and physically. That is all that matters. And that is when the body dysmorphia will stop, when you finally accept yourself and fitness enhances your life and doesn't control it. And you have other hobbies outside of the gym. You're not restricting foods. You're living your life. And you have accepted what is realistic for you and your genetics and your genetic limitations. Yeah, that's the answer.
That's the video, besties. So I'm just here just to add on like what I think about today's video. So today we're talking about how to overcome body dysmorphia. So I was suffering from body dysmorphia in some months, and I was able like to overcome it. You see, I know it's not easy when you look in the mirror and you feel like it's that big, like the way you wear, that's the way you are. And if you see like the scale is going down, but you still feel like you're that big, bestie, and it's not like a good feeling. Okay, I used to hurt mirrors. I never used to just go in the mirror and check on myself. Like, it's that crazy. So with body dysmorphia, some people feel like they're skinny and they feel heavy, or maybe they're heavy, they feel like skinny. Sometimes it's just the way around. Some people, they don't like their nose, some people they don't like their face. Like, people go through a lot with their body image. They just something they don't like about themselves. So how can you overcome that? So the first step which I took was to stop comparing myself to social media people, because once you start comparing yourself to social media people, you're going to lose yourself. Because social media people, they either edit their photos for them to look so perfect. You know, their angles people make for them to look so perfect. So don't just get discouraged with maybe you are on your weight loss journey, you feel like you're doing nothing, your friends are doing a lot, and you see like yourself, you're too big, but you see like the scale is going down. Just trust the process. And number two, I'm going to tell you to love yourself enough so that you overcome this. For you to overcome body dysmorphia, you need to start loving yourself. Okay, you need to start speaking kind to yourself. Some people, they go in the mirror and start hating on themselves, like, I hate myself, I'm too big, I can't do this, you know, which is not right. You need to be kind to your body, because your body go with you a lot of things. Like, your body carry you every time, so you need to speak with it with kindness, with love. Thank it, say thank you to it for carrying you every time. We put our bodies in different, like, stress, they're with us, in happiness, they're with us. So you need always to be kind to your body. Start speaking nice things to your body. If you're on your weight loss journey, tell yourself you're going to lose weight and you're going to be a thinner person. Don't start like telling yourself like, oh, I'm not going to lose the weight. You're going to lose weight. And be very patient with yourself, because weight loss doesn't happen in one day. Like, I've been on my weight loss journey for some time now, and I feel like I have done the work, and I've not reached my goal weight yet, but I'm still working toward it. So I keep like telling myself it's I'll reach my goal weight, or I want to reach my goal weight, and all that. I keep encouraging myself and all that. Another thing is, if you hurt the way you look, if you're a bigger person, it's good you start your weight loss journey. Okay, you can start your weight loss journey. You need to start going outside, go for your walks. Like, I just found like walks are so healing. If you're going through mental problems, if you're going through a lot of stuff, guys, like, walks are going to help you. You're going to get healed. Like, if me, I'm going through something, I just go start walking, because if in fact me, I walk in the bush, and in the bush there are sounds of birds, there are sounds of a nice breeze. So I enjoy going for my walks because it's so healing. There's a river and the breeze and everything, I just reset from that. Okay, yeah, so that's actually what have helped me. And be patient, it's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna come over it. So thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate